Hi friends, I'm trying a new screen sharing app. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to get on to today's lessons. A lot of you have been forgetting to do the grammar discussion as well. So we're going to try that out today, and I'm going to show you how to log in and find everything that you could have possibly been missing so that you can go back in and do it today or tomorrow. All right, so first thing you need to do is you need to go into Schoology. I need to go into Schoology right now to log out, to show you how to log in. All right, so here we are. We're at our main page, and I just type in Brandywine Schoology, and it comes up since I've been in it so often the last few days. So here we go. I'm going to click Brandywine Schoology. It's going to come up, and it'll hopefully be my username and password. So I'm just going to log right in. And once it comes up, you'll see my home page, which should look pretty much just like your home page. Now, when this comes up, you'll see recent activity. This morning, I placed my answer for yesterday's question, just in case you want to kind of get an idea of what it was. So mine comes up right here, and it should come up right there for you too. I wrote, in chapter 3, Melody says there was a team and there was me, but we weren't quite a team. By saying this, we can see how Melody is feeling. Although she made the team, Melody doesn't feel like she's part of the team. Melody stated lots of preparation involved, fast, furious, back and forth discussions, and I had trouble adding anything to what was being said. We know that with her disability, Melody can't engage in fast and furious anything. So even though she made the team, she still feels like an outsider. So I wanted to give you kind of an idea, because a lot of you are posting your answers and you're putting run-on sentences. It just keeps going on and on. If you read your answer back and you have to take a breath in there, remember, you need to be adding a comma or a period. And we've been doing our grammar activities. The reason we started off so small is because I wanted you to realize that every sentence has a subject and a verb. All right? Every sentence has a subject and a verb. All right, so that would take you to finding my answer if you go to the update. But I'm going to go to the course dashboard. When I go to the course dashboard today, we're going to go into reading. We haven't had to go into math yet because math is just getting onto Dreambox for 30 minutes a day. And I know some of you are saying, Miss Haley, but I already answered the questions for chapter 21, 22, and 23. All right, if you answered them in your packet, fantastic. But we're learning a new way of doing classwork. So we're practicing placing answers in different places. Tomorrow, we're going to practice placing our answer into an assignment. And I'm going to show you how to do that with a video as well. But let's get back to today. So when you go into courses, we're going to go under the reading section. All right. I have been placing the day's lesson right up here at the top. So you can see Thursday 4-2. And I'm going to put this fancy little thing on to focus. So here's Thursday 4-2 reading assignments. I'm going to click on that because today's Thursday. It's April 2nd. And I know these are my reading assignments. So I'm going to click on that. Once it comes up, you're going to see that there are 4 things to do right here. And we already have 2 people that answered their grammar task. Fantastic, thank you. So you have to read chapter 23, read aloud. You have to go on the discussion and write your written response for the answer. You have to watch the grammar video for today, and then you have to do your grammar task. So there's 4 things that you have to do. Let's look at the grammar task and see who's come up. And here we go. I placed mine, and I put Matthew watched, because this morning I looked at the subject in my house. The subject was Matthew. And what was he doing? Right then, he was watching. He was watching the garbage man. But remember, this is a 2 or 3 word sentence. And Jason said hi. And I'm going to say hello to Jason. I'll say good morning. Alrighty. Now, Jason has already done his reading assignment and his grammar task, right? So far this morning, and I can see them when they come up. So that's how you get into each one. You can always click back and hyperlink back to where we were. And again, Schoology is going a little bit slow, so you just have to be careful. As you can see, it's going a little slow right now. Let's go back to reading. Okay. So here's reading. I'm going to go to Thursday 4-2 assignments. Now, if you're one of those people who hasn't gotten on to answer chapter 21 written response, chapter 22's written response, or Tuesday or Wednesday's chapter response, you can go under here in the week. Next week, all of your assignments for the entire week are going to be in a red folder labeled for that week. So I'm going to click on that week. And here we go. So you'll have Tuesday's assignments and Wednesday's assignments. If I go into Wednesday's assignments, because I noticed a lot of people didn't put their 2-word sentence on the grammar task. Let's click on it and see. So here's my read aloud, and I'll make sure I label these a little bit better in the future. Here's my read aloud, and it says Coral read the chapter. Here's my discussion. That's where I have to answer the question. And remember, we're raising our response, restating, answering it, citing it with some information from the story, explaining that site. Why does that site fit the answer? And editing your response before you place it on the paper. Remember, you want it to look like almost like a mini paragraph. So today I put some proof phrases in there for you if you've forgotten what they are, and I'll find a place where I can put some of these helpful hints in Schoology. Remember, I'm still learning this with you, so bear with me. Here's the compare and contrast. And you know what I'll do right now? I'm going to edit that to say compare and contrast or grammar task, okay? So, but if you see these little bubbles over here, that's always for a discussion. Okay, so I'm going to put grammar task, okay? Save changes. So if you forgot a lesson from yesterday, you come right over here and do that. Now, signing on. If you need help signing on, I have everybody's Clever badge. So I can send you your Clever badge if you do not have it. It should have been still on your gray folder right on the back, right? It should have been on your gray folder right here. Your password is right here, okay? It's right up here in this top part on the front cover of that gray folder. Now, the only other thing that I wanted to review with you is this. I'm going to go over here to Brandywine Schools. Our school district's website. And I'm going to go right in there, and it's going to come up. You can come right over here to students, right? You go to students. Let's put this back on. Let's see if I can get my little. You're going to go right over here to students, and you're going to go down to remote learning links. They moved it up. So once I click on remote learning links, here is where I can jump into Schoology. I can jump into my Google Drive if I'm going to be placing in my draft for the for our biographies. And remember, with your biography, it's a 6-paragraph essay. Make sure you're adding those explains. So here's Google Drive. Here's Epic if you want to find a book to read. There's tons of books on there. They'll read to you. They'll bring it. But here is Type to Learn. Remember Type to Learn with Mrs. Parker? If you go into the Type to Learn, your password is just your username and number. Right here, those last 6 digits after your first 3 letters of your last name. So if I click on here to Type to Learn, let's see what comes up. Okay, we need the account code, and I will place that on Dojo later. But your username and password is just your ID number, that lunch number per se. Alrighty, I hope this helps, guys. If you have any questions at all, let me show you another tab that you can go back into. I'm going to go back into my Schoology tab. If you have any questions at all, there's a little envelope right up here. Let me get that little thing back up. There's a little envelope right up here. That envelope is where you can message me any questions that you have. You don't have to write them on somebody else's post. You just write new message, and then what you should be able to do is you should be able to just put my name in there. And there I come up, okay? So you can message me any questions you might have. Please try and go back in and do your assignments. You had a grammar task for yesterday. Today's Thursday, and today, and you had 2 written responses from Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, yeah. All right, and then Dreambox. Please get onto Dreambox every day for 30 minutes. We're checking there for your tallies. I hope you have a great day, and please feel free to message me, and I will try and set up a conference time. So if you're in Schoology later, let's try for 2:30. 2:30 if you watch the end of this video, thank you. 2:30, and conferences are, you go right back over to groups, And if you haven't joined our group, we're Haley's Online Learners. Right here. And we have 17 members so far, so some people are still waiting to join in. But when you come over here, you're going to go to conferences. And when I set up the conference, you should be able to just click on that link and just jump right in with us. If you have a webcam on your computer or iPad or FaceTime, you can get in there and it will show us you. All right, so have a great day. And remember, 2:30, if you can jump on Haley's Online Learners, it's up here in groups. We'll see if we can have everybody join in and just say hi. All right, have a great day, everyone. And if you need anything, I'm here just at a click of the little envelope. All right, see you soon. We log out of here. And there we go. Have a great day.